Hey there, how are you? Welcome. I hope you had a great day. It is finally Friday, thank God. Y'all, we made it through another long week, I can tell you. So happy to be here with you tonight. Happy Friday. Let me see if I can get my life together here. We are going to use this transfer. It is called At the Lake, and there are actually 4 transfers in this on this transfer. This is a C size. Let me see if I can show you. So these are the other parts of it, okay? So we're gonna use tonight, Take Me to the Water. One of my favorites. Ever since I first saw it, I knew that I had to have it. You can comment the word water. We're gonna use the cutouts tonight for this one. And I'm using my little makeup sponge here. This is a brand new one. I am gonna get it just a little bit damp. See if I can't use some of this paint off the lid. And I'm just using Adirondack white chalk paint. Okay. And just patting that on there. Now, if you want to get the supplies to make this, hi Joni, hey Stephanie, hi Lisa, welcome. How are you ladies? Is that working? Yeesh, hold on. Well, that's the wrong one, that's why. Sorry, hold on, let me see if I can fix this. Oh, no wonder. Good Lord. Okay, I'm gonna get it one of these days, okay? All right, now, if you don't mind, Lisa, trying to comment the word water again and see if that works. Sorry about that. I didn't click save a minute ago, apparently. So, I messed it up. Hopefully that will do it. I don't know what I'm doing here, y'all. I'm trying my best. There it goes. Look at that. Right as I was about to do something about it, too. Okay, so this is bright white paint. And whenever you get that link, you're going to get a couple different links, okay? The links to the cutouts. And it is not just this single cutout, okay? It's the cutout for all 4 of these designs that come on this transfer. And you're also going to get the link to the transfer. And I don't know if y'all remember, but there are a bunch of pastes that are on sale this month. The little paste packets, okay? So they're like sample size paste, and a lot of them are retired. So we're gonna actually use tonight Moonlight Shimmer, which is this really nice blue. It's perfect. Hi Deborah, how are you? Welcome. Hi Mom, thanks for watching. Glad you're able to jump on tonight. So, yeah, we're going to use Moonlight Shimmer, which is retired. You can't buy it in a jar, but you can get it in a palette pack. And you can actually get the palette pack that I linked on there is a bunch of different paste packets. It's all the shimmers, okay? It's literally called All That Shimmers. So you can get that and this transfer directly on the link, and then you can also grab the cutouts. Or you can buy them individually or whatever, okay? Plus, don't forget that if you're a club member, whether you're my club member, anybody's club member, if you spend $75 on the website this month, you get a free gift automatically added to your order. And to be real honest with you, I am not sure what that free gift is. I have been kind of out of touch and out of the loop, and I'm not sure what it is. So if you've already placed an order this month, maybe you should tell us. Fill us in, because I'm a designer, I'm not a club member, so I don't know what the clubbies are getting this month as their little freebie. But anywho, so I was busy today. I had to work, of course, but whenever I got off work today, well, really, I took off a little bit early to go on my lunch to go get my car registered here in Texas. So now I have Texas license plates officially, so I can go on next Tuesday and get my license switched over. So, gonna be doing that. So yeah, I've got all this stuff going on right now. It's a little crazy around here, but we're gonna make it through this together. Okay, so I just roughly painted those. I did probably 1.5 coats. We are gonna use the transfer with Moonlight Shimmer. So I'm not super concerned with it. Y'all, look at this super cute Dollar Tree surface that I found. Isn't that so cute? Is it a purchase one time or all through the month? I do not know. Have you already placed an order for $75 on the website this month, Lisa? I can go look at that. See if I can find the FAQ. Let me go look real quick while we're all here together. And what my boss likes to always say, we're all gathered here in holy matrimony whenever we're working like with our contractors and stuff. He's funny. Okay, let's see. FAQ. Let us look. So, and did you know that if you sign up as a designer this month, you also get a free toolkit in your perks pack, which is awesome. It includes that, the dryer with the 6-foot cable, which I still don't have mine. Okay, so let me see. Color Craze for Color Chalk Couture. It's Color Craze. Take care of all of those new buy 3 get 2 free chalk paste or ink jars with a bonus color case. Oh, it's a color case that you get. So it's a case to carry your chalk paste in. Sorry, I'm like not, my brain is not computing. Okay, so that's what you get whenever you spend $75. And I don't see a place. Let's see, the item will be automatically added to the cart once the qualifying subtotal is reached. I don't see anything about, well, I'm so happy to have you, Deborah, about one time or multiple times. So I'm sure that means that you could get it on multiple orders if you place multiple orders of $75. But again, that is only on the website, okay? And you have to place the order. Tonight would be a great time to do that. I think that this order would qualify you, y'all. The palette pack that you get is like a ton of chalk paste. Hi Denise, how are you? Let me tell you, it's so many, it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 chalk pastes. In the, I think it's 10. Hold on, let me look at this. No, it's, holy cow, it's 20. I'm sorry, it's 2 of each color. So it's Shimmer Crimson, Shimmer Frost, Shimmer Moonlight, Shimmer Olive, Shimmer Plum, Pumpkin, Shimmer Pumpkin, which is a favorite, a crowd pleaser, Shimmer Shadow, Shimmer Spruce, which is no longer available, and Shimmer Rose Gold. Okay, it's $60, and that's a great deal, all right? Okay, so now I went ahead and I waxed all of my stuff. I know I was just talking a lot during that, but I did wax my cutouts because I don't want to pull up my paint whenever I put this down. I am so happy to be here. I'm sorry I have been neglecting you guys, but I feel like I've been neglecting myself too by not doing my lives because like this is my time to catch up with you all. So happy to be here. I'm in my new house finally, getting my life together. I took off next week so that I can get everything unpacked. I've made a ton of headway. I had misplaced a box, which is kind of scary, okay? I had a box that I had ordered, and I had it at the rent house that we were at, and it had all the brand new transfers in it. So imagine, hi Deborah, I'm great. I'm so happy to see you here. Imagine my horror when yesterday I go to look for this box and I cannot find it anywhere. Every box that I think might be it is not it. And it is every one of the new transfers that I own. Including this one that I'm using right now. Because I did not do a great job. So first of all, I didn't pack all my stuff. The movers packed a lot of it, but I did not label things very well. And lesson learned, but if I have to move again anytime soon, I'm not going to be pleased by that. And I just realized that I don't have any tools in here either. So that's fun. So luckily I did not clean my tools that I used last night, so I'm going to just reuse a squeegee. I'm just cleaning it with a baby wipe right now. Luckily, I still have that in here, or else I don't know what I would do. But this right here is Shimmer Moonlight. Okay, it is, you get 2 of these paste packets in the palette pack that I sent to y'all. And in addition to all the other shimmer colors. So, and I just love this color. I never get to use it because it's been retired now. But when I saw this transfer, I knew I had to use Shimmer Moonlight, and Chalk helped me figure that one out. Look how good that looks. Y'all, the shimmer on this one is to die for. It is gold shimmer, and I absolutely love it. So, anyway, yeah, I was horrified whenever I realized that I had no idea where that box of brand new transfers was. Luckily, I found it today. Thank God. I looked again because, you know, whenever especially when you're frantically searching for something, it makes it harder to find. Plus, like, when the box isn't labeled, not even a little bit, and it's stacked under a bunch of other boxes, all of them start to look the same. So there's that one. And that's basically what happened to me. So it was buried over here under a bunch of other similar sized boxes, and I thought that it was one of those, and so I didn't open it, and it was buried, so I'm like, I'm not gonna dig out that. But today I'm like, you know, that box is slightly different size than the other ones. All the other ones are the same size, and I know what's in those because they're labeled on the side, and I bet you that's it. And so I dug it out, and I'm like, oh, thank God, because I was freaking out real bad, because all of my new stuff is in there. Hi, Marie, how are you? So happy to have you. Thanks for joining me tonight. You can comment the word water to get the link to get all the stuff I'm using tonight, including the cutouts, okay, the transfer, and retired shimmer paste, okay? All right, now, this part is all one piece. I just love it. The waves on it are so cute. All right, and I'm gonna attempt a bow with a different kind of material than I normally use. But y'all, this surface, not the cutouts obviously, but the surface that I'm going to use tonight is from Dollar Tree. It is from Dollar Tree Plus, which I haven't been back since that first time that I went to one whenever I first got here, because I have so many surfaces that I found for very inexpensive, okay? I did not spend a ton of money in there, which I was expecting to, because I had a whole cart, I mean a full cart of stuff. And I was expecting it to be hefty, but it really wasn't too bad. So go check it out. I mean, they have so much stuff. Even like, they had a bunch of ceramic signs and stuff like that that were blank that you could paint or do anything with. They would be perfect to chalk on. All right, so there's that one. Loving that. Super simple, nothing fancy about it, okay, except for the shimmer paste. I mean, look how pretty that is. Yes, I'm in my new craft room, Oma. I am in my house finally. Finally. It is so exciting and unbelievable, honestly. Like, I was sitting in my living room earlier, just like looking around, like, this is so strange that this is my house. I love it. It is perfect in every way. Chris got home tonight and mowed the grass because, well, one of our neighbors came over the other day and very nicely told me that we needed to mow our lawn. Hi, Janelle. How are you, love? Yeah, I didn't have a Dollar Tree Plus in my area anywhere. All of the Dollar Trees that I went to up in Tennessee, none of them were a Dollar Tree Plus. Even the ones in the rich area. But yeah, Chris mowed our grass with our new lawnmower that my dad got for us from he went to the auction and bought us a really nice lawnmower for pretty cheap. Yeah, he was very nice about it, but in a roundabout way, he was telling me, y'all need to mow your grass. I know you're new here, but get your grass mowed. Okay, so I'm going to just set this out, make sure that I have it nice and lined up where I want it. Before I glue it down, I am going to use Gorilla Glue. Hi, Shirley. How are you, love? I am loving this stuff, y'all. I was telling you last night. I've been using it as nail glue lately. I need to order some more of it, actually. And chunk it in my purse because literally, I've been using these press-on nails and they do not just pop off whenever I use that super glue with them. Yeah, mine never did either. And it was always like real sketchy. Every time I went in there, the one near my house was, and there was a nicer one a little ways up the street. Now, the nearest, there was this town called Spring Hill, north of where we were living, and it was a nice little area, and that was kind of like the ritzy, more nicer Dollar Tree. Next to the Target. So I loved going to the Target, but it was a pain to get up there because traffic was just horrible there. With the amount of people that had moved to Tennessee in such a very short time period, they really didn't have time to catch up to like build the infrastructure, you know? And so that made traffic a nightmare going anywhere over there. Pretty much at any time during the day. I'm almost out of this glue too. I can feel it running low. I definitely need more. I really like it a lot. And it's gel too, which I like that about it. Okay, there we go. That'll be good enough. All right, so I'm gonna just try and center that with my other words. So I wanted to try, look how pretty that looks. Y'all, this is seriously the cutest Dollar Tree item I think I've ever gotten, okay? And it's like scored in it. Well, no, it's not. I thought it was scored, but it's just lines on it. But it looks like it's scored. Look how cute that is. No, so I just don't know where my my mat is. You know, the like cutting mat or whatever. I'm waiting to find it. It's in a box somewhere. Not sure where. So this stuff I also got at Dollar Tree. I'm going to attempt to make a bow out of this. I don't know if it's going to work. We're going to find out. I tried it a minute ago and it didn't look horrible. So I liked it. And it's kind of a silvery blue. No idea where my ribbon is at this point. But I would like to have a bow on here. Y'all, I'm working with what I got, okay? So, but no, this is that standing desk that everybody raves about. I've had it for quite a while, since I had my shed, or like since I first started working in my shed, I had it. But it just had that mat on it. Okay, so that didn't work. That wasn't horrible, okay? I don't hate it. Now we're gonna make the tail of my bow. And the weird thing about this stuff is that it frays really easily. So most people use one of those, like a thing to burn the edges so that it doesn't fray. Of course I'm not doing that. So I'm just twisting, I scrunched the middle and I just twisted it a little bit. And I'm gonna take that and attach it to my bow, okay? I'm just using my regular zip tie method. And this is not a fail so far. Now, again, I've never used this stuff for a bow. The only time I've ever used this was whenever I made those witch legs, which were super cute, last fall. Now, I am gonna cut this, just try to fold this in half and see if I can't a really nice tail here, maybe, sort of, and it does need to be trimmed because it's way too long. So just folding that in half, and then I'm cutting kind of a more of an angle than I would with regular ribbon, just because you can't really see the angle that I cut it. Okay, now I am going to cover up that center piece right there, and I was thinking I might be able to use this piece that I just cut off of here. Look at that. So, of course I don't have my glue gun on, but I'm gonna try and use some super glue. Okay, we're gonna try it. Hopefully I have enough left in this container to do this bow and get it glued onto my surface. So if not, I'll have to turn on my glue gun real quick and see if it'll heat up. Hopefully it's not entirely dead. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Okay, so I do know where my glue gun is, thank God. My mom very intentionally and purposefully helped me pack everything so that I knew where stuff was that was like an immediate requirement and an immediate need. So I had like my craft stuff that I have to have, like, without a doubt, right there. Thank God for her, y'all, I'm telling you. I don't know how people don't have a mom that helpful, because my mom's amazing. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna take a minute, but you can comment the word water. You can get the link to get all the stuff to make this yourself, okay? And look how stinking cute this is. It doesn't even really need a bow, but I want to have a bow. Okay, I think this bow is pretty cute too, so, you know, I want it. I want it, and I'm gonna have it. So anywho, I have big plans next week. I want to get this whole house unpacked, which is a lot to ask, I know. And I also am going to get my driver's license. I'm going to get my passport renewed, which is, that means 2 photos that I have to go take. Government photos too, which are the worst. I dread having other people take my picture, y'all. Like really, really bad, I do. So pray for me, because I'm not looking forward to that. But I'm glad that I got my, hey Gwen, how are you, love? I'm glad I got my car taken care of today. The registration on it. The registration office up here in Conroe was really easy. I was shocked. I got there at like 4 o'clock, and I didn't even have my paperwork filled out whenever I walked in the door, because I couldn't find it online, and you know, I don't know what I was doing, but I didn't do it prior to going in there. I filled it out, and I wasn't even done with it. By the time they called my number, I was out of there in 15 minutes with new plates for my car. So that was cool. I'm trying to get this thing heated up. It's going now, finally. And more than anything, I used that super glue and glued this, whatever this, I don't know what this stuff is called, this mesh, it's like deco mesh or whatever, to my own hands. So that's a fun time for me. Okay. There we go. Let's see if I can get that to stay now. I should have preheated my glue gun, but you know, I thought I had enough in that super glue container, but apparently not. So this Deco Mesh came in and saved me for the win. Look how cute that turned out. Okay, this transfer is called At the Lake, and I used Shimmer Moonlight Paste, which you can get in that palette pack only. It is retired. So I hope you love this project, and happy Friday. I hope you had a great week and that you're gonna have a wonderful weekend. I will see you all tomorrow night. Okay? See ya. Have a great night.